indeed an honor and privilege to welcome such a distinguished gathering of minds, united by a shared commitment to the administration of justice. As we await the arrival of our honorable dignitaries, allow me to take this opportunity to reflect on the heart of the two-day deliberation, called Dockets, Explosion and Exclusion, a theme that is both relevant and redemptive, an intellectually vital and action-oriented platform designed to strengthen the foundations of our judicial delivery system. May I take this time to acknowledge with utmost appreciation the distinguished participation from across the richly diverse and judicially active regions. From the National Capital Territory of New Delhi, a seat of constitutional dialogue and judicial precedent. From the resilient and reform-driven region of Jammu and Kashmir and the pristine and promising Union Territory of Ladakh. From the land of valor and legal activism, Punjab. From the socially conscious and legally progressive state of Haryana. From the scenic and spirited Himachal Pradesh. From the most populous and procedurally vibrant state of Uttar Pradesh, and from the Devbhoomi itself, Uttarakhand, a land where justice echoes amidst the Himalayas. And along with the dignitaries from other states, to each of you a heartfelt welcome. Your presence here today is not only a mark of institutional commitment, but a reflection of the collective will to examine, engage, and evolve. May we have a huge round of applause for each one of you present here, please. Well, we live in a time when legal awareness has grown, rights are more vigorously asserted, and justice is seen not as a privilege, but as a rightful claim. With this progress comes the natural outcome, a growing influx of matters before our courts. The so-called explosion of court docket is, in many ways, a testament to the deepening faith of citizens in the judicial system. At the same time, this surge presents a unique challenge to ensure that justice remains accessible, efficient, and inclusive for every individual, regardless of background or circumstance. But let us be clear, this conference is not convened to dwell on problems. Rather, it is an opportunity to reimagine processes, reform mechanisms, and renew our collective resolve to make justice more responsive and resilient. So how can we adopt smart court practices, alternative dispute resolution, and pre-litigation mechanisms to prevent explosion? And most importantly, how can we ensure inclusion, not just in theory, but in reality? The presence of each one of you today reinforces our belief that through shared ideas and judicial dialogue, we can pave a future where every docket tells a story, not just of litigation, but of resolution, where every court becomes a true temple of justice, open, efficient, and compassionate. So over the next 2 days, we will have the privilege of listening to eminent legal luminaries. Can we have a huge round of applause for Honorable Mr. Rajesh Bindal, Chief Justice. Honorable High Court of Uttarakhand. May we have a huge round of applause for all the eminent dignitaries present here. So over the next 2 days, we will have the privilege of listening to eminent legal luminaries, scholars, and practitioners who will share their insights and experiences on the latest trends and advancements in the field of law and justice. Can we have a huge round of applause for Honorable Mr. Justice Rajesh Bindal, Judge Supreme Court of India. We have with us the Honorable Mr. Justice Guhanathan Narendra, Chief Justice, High Court of Uttarakhand. So a very good morning to one and all, and it is with immense pleasure that I welcome you all to the second North Zone Regional Conference on Court Dockets, Exclusion and Exclusion. And this significant conference is organized by the National Judicial Academy, the NJA Bhopal, in collaboration with the Honorable High Court of Uttarakhand, Nainital, and Uttarakhand Judicial and Legal Academy, Bhowali, Nainital. I am glad to announce that we have with us Honorable Justice A.P. Sahi, former Chief Justice Patna and Madras High Court, presently Chairperson NCDRC. Can we have a huge round of applause, please? And of course, we have with us Honorable Mr. Justice Alok Kumar Vermaji with us. He's sitting in the first row. And we have Honorable Justice Pankaj Purohitji as well sitting with us. So can we have a huge round of applause for all the eminent dignitaries present in the first 2 rows of the conference room. And very soon we will be officially starting with the 2-day conference with the inaugural ceremony by the eminent dignitaries. And the moment we have the honorable dignitaries present here, I would request them to kindly take their seats on the dais and bless us with their benign presence. So once again, people, can we have a huge round of applause for such great gathering from the Northern region? We have different states with us. We have eminent personalities. We have speakers. From whose session we all will be enlightened in this 2-day conference. And while we talk about Uttarakhand, so I'm really proud that we people have hosted this national conference, this North Regional Conference for 2 days. And of course, Uttarakhand, we all are aware that it's nestled in the lap of Himalayas and is a divine blend of nature, spirituality, culture, and adventure. And of course, this land is world famous and known as the Devbhoomi. Uttarakhand is home to the Char Dham Yatra, we all know it, the Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri and Yamunotri, a journey that draws millions of pilgrims every year. And these spiritual sites not only offer a divine experience, but also reflect India's ancient cultural roots. So with your permission, I take this platform to talk about our state being the host for this 2-day North Region Conference on Court Dockets, Explosion and Exclusion. The state boasts treasures like Valley of Flowers, Jim Corbett National Park, Nainital, Missouri, and Ollie, each place offering a unique encounter with nature. From tranquil lakes and lush valleys to trekking trails and snow sports, Uttarakhand is an adventure seeker's dream. And I'm glad to announce that we have with us Honorable Mr. Justice Aniruddha Bose, former Judge, Supreme Court of India, Director, National Judicial Academy, Bhopal. Can we have a huge round of applause for Honorable Mr. Justice Aniruddha Bose? So now let us express our heartfelt gratitude by welcoming our honorable dignitaries who would be gracing the conference's inaugural session with their benign presence on the dais. May I kindly request Honorable Mr. Justice Rajesh Bindal, Judge Supreme Court of India, to kindly take his seat on the dais, please, along with the Honorable Mr. Justice Guhanathan Narendra, Chief Justice, High Court of Uttarakhand, please. Can we have a huge round of applause? May I request Honorable Mr. Justice Aniruddha Bose, former Judge, Supreme Court of India, Director, National Judicial Academy, Bhopal, to kindly be seated on the dais, please. May I request Honorable Justice A.P. Sahi, former Chief Justice, Patna and Madras High Court, presently Chairperson, NCDRC. And may I please request Honorable Mr. Justice Alok Kumar Verma, Judge, High Court of Uttarakhand, to kindly take their respective seats on the dais, please. And once again, I welcome all of you, and can we please have a huge round of applause for the dignitaries on the dais, please. And it's moments like these when we stand together in harmony and respect that remind us of the strength in our diversity and the power of collective wisdom, and to pay tribute to our motherland. Thus, let us all rise together for the national anthem, please.
Jana Mana Adhinayak Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchala Jaladhi Taranga Tava Shubha Name Jage Tava Shubha Ashish Mange Gahe Tava Jaya Gatha Jana Gana Mangala Dayak Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Jaya He Jaya He Jaya He Jaya 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 He.
Thank you so much. Today we have come together from diverse backgrounds, perspectives, and experiences to celebrate unity, knowledge, and the shared values that bind us as a community, thus following our sacred and timeless Indian tradition of marking the beginning of the auspicious day through lamp lighting. Would request the honorable dignitaries on dais to kindly come forward for the lamp lighting ceremony, please.
Namaste.
Thank you so much. And this beautiful Sanskrit shloka, Shubham Karoti Kalyanam, Arogyam Dhan Sampada, Shutru Buddhi Vinashaya Deepa Jyotir Namastute. May this lamp bring forth auspiciousness, health, wealth, and the destruction of the ignorance. We all bow to the light. Please, once again, can we have a huge round of applause for the lamp lighting ceremony? And ladies and gentlemen, revered dignitaries and esteemed guests, with the lamp now lit, may the radiance of wisdom and positivity shine upon us throughout this conference. In order to extend our warm welcome to our dignitaries on dais, following the tradition of Atithi Devo Bhava, welcoming our dignitaries on dais with the utmost respect and hospitality, considering them as revered and divine, we would like to express our appreciation by presenting planters as token of gratitude and welcoming them. And I would like to request Mr. Sikand Kumar Tyagi, District and Sessions Judge Udham Singh Nagar, to kindly welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Rajesh Bindal, Judge Supreme Court of India. May we have a huge round of applause. Would like to request Mr. Pradeep Pant, Principal Secretary Law, Government of Uttarakhand, to kindly welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Guhanathan Narendra, Chief Justice, High Court of Uttarakhand, please. May we have a huge round of applause. Would like to request Mr. Prem Singh Kamalji, District and Sessions Judge Dehradun, to kindly welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Aniruddha Bose, former Judge Supreme Court of India, presently Director, National Judicial Academy, Bhopal. May we have a huge round of applause, please. Would like to request Ms. Kehkasha Khan, Registrar General, High Court of Uttarakhand, to kindly welcome Honorable Mr. Justice A.P. Sahi, former Chief Justice of Patna and Madras, presently Chairperson, NCDRC. May we have a huge round of applause. Would like to request Mr. Harish Kumar Goyalji, Director, Uttarakhand Judicial and Legal Academy, Bhowali, Nainital, to kindly welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Alok Kumar, Judge, High Court of Uttarakhand. May we have a huge round of applause, please. Thank you so much, sir. And we're also honored to have with us today a distinguished panel of guests and speakers who have dedicated their lives to the pursuit of justice and the advancement of our legal system. We would like to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed dignitaries. And moving ahead, would like to express, with wisdom deep and vision wide, he has walked with law and as justice's guide, a jurist of thought, calm and profound, in whose words the pulse of justice is found. We now invite Honorable Mr. Justice Aniruddha Bose, former Judge, Supreme Court of India, Director, NJA Bhopal, to deliver the introductory speech and let the insights flow. May we have a huge round of applause, please.
Good morning and welcome everyone to this inaugural session, and I welcome the dignitaries on and off the dais to the second North Zone Regional Conference for the judiciary of 6 high courts in northern India, Allahabad, Delhi, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Punjab and Haryana, and also the host state Uttarakhand. I begin with expressing my gratitude to Justice Rajesh Bindal, who has been all along with the National Judicial Academy in helping us formulate a good workable course for the honorable judges. I would also like to specially thank Justice G. Narendra, the Honorable Chief Justice, High Court of Uttarakhand, for hosting us here at Dehradun in a very short notice. Well, organizing a program like this is a difficult job, and in a very short period of time, the Honorable Chief Justice could help us in organizing this program here. Of course, with support of the Honorable Justice Verma, who is in charge, I gather, of the State Judicial Academy. Your hospitality has made our stay, and here we mean all of us who've come from outside, because I'm supposed to be a co-host as a National Judicial Academy. Then we'll also have Justice Masi. He has also agreed to be in this program, but he'll come a little later. And Justice Manmohan, Judge Honorable Supreme Court of India. Well, I think he will be joining us through the electronic medium. There was some disruption in flight last evening. And all our resource persons, Justice Anita Sumant, Justice A.P. Shahi, my predecessor in the National Judicial Academy, Justice Michael Zatan Khuma, okay, from east to north, Justice Sachdeva, Justice Sundar, and all the honorable judges who are present, of different high courts who are present here. This is a conference which is an outreach initiative of NJA. The theme of the conference, I think you've heard enough times, that docket inclusion and docket explosion and docket exclusion. In all our zonal programs this time, we are discussing the challenges facing us in delivery of timely and effective justice to the common man. A key indicator of docket explosion is the rising quantum of case pendency. In India, this seems to be on a rising tide from over 3.5 crore cases in 2019 to over 4.4 crore cases at present. Of these, roughly 80% are criminal matters. Moreover, the rate of new cases, that is institution, has increased by 9.8% between 2018 and 2024. But this is not all story of pendency. The disposal rate has also seen a notable increase of 22.6% over the same period. Currently, the clearance rate, with support of all the honorable judges, is also showing increase. We have cleared last year around 100% cases combined, criminal and civil, which I think is a big feat. This means the cases instituted during the period and the cases disposed of. Ultimately, we'll have to reach this 3-year disposal period of every case. That's the kind of goal we've set for ourselves. And I can tell you, I have been interacting with the judges of different countries. Every country is trying to exclude litigants from reaching the court. Imposition of costs, outpricing the system. But we are the only country possibly in the world who are simultaneously inviting the litigants to come to the court. I mean, this we are doing through a very robust legal aid system and also alternative dispute resolution, and somewhere these two merge and build a bridge. People have grievance everywhere. There's grievances over substandard products, substandard service, soured relationships, whether family or commercial, and all these give rise to litigations. Till now, it was felt that the daunting court system is giving an advantage to the rich and powerful. They scare off the weaker opponents, mainly by showing the labyrinthine court system over which the regular litigants have familiarity. We are trying to overcome this. And this is not something which has reached our generation suddenly, our generation of judges. The problem we are facing are these numbers. I think 30, 40 years back, our predecessors, I don't think, were told by the National Judicial Grid Data System every afternoon how many cases are pending across the country, in your court, in the ajlas of a particular judge. This is creating a welcome pressure, I'd say, on us, and our urge to deliver not only quality judgments, but also timely judgments. I'll quote from a report on this subject, a quote opening. In the past, a district judge's work was mainly judicial. He had some administrative work, but not a great deal, and had ample time for its disposal without detriment to his judicial duties. In the course of years, his work has become more and more administrative, and when the separation of judicial and executive functions is accomplished, the district judge will be as much an administrator as a judge. Our friends from the district judiciary, every weekend you are having to spend either in the Lok Adalats or some meeting. There's very little time to write judgments. And this quote is actually not recent. It is from a report which was made about 100 years back by a judge from my home High Court, Calcutta, Justice Rankin. And the position has not changed. But this is not something we should gloat over, but that it's nothing, it's a system we have inherited. So whatever we are inherited, we have to solve the problem. These conferences, including the present one, serves as a vital platform for engaging in meaningful dialogue on key issues affecting the judiciary, with the aim of deepening our collective understanding of systemic challenges and collaboratively devising effective forward-looking solutions. Now there would be technical sessions, and I'd request all the participants to come up in their own way what the honorable participants feel could be done to deliver timely and quality justice. This is the aim of this conference, and there is a separate session, kind of, there's a valedictory session and also for saying thanks. But I commence by thanking the Uttarakhand High Court, all the honorable judges of the High Court, then the State Judicial Academy for organizing this program in such a short time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Mr. Justice Aniruddha Bose. In your words, we found both depth and direction, a perfect prologue to our theme and reflection. Can we please give once again a huge round of applause for Honorable Mr. Justice Aniruddha Bose? Moving ahead, with wisdom profound and a legacy wide, he has been justice's torch and the nation's pride. From Patna to Madras, his judgments inspire a voice of reason we truly admire. As chairperson of NCDRC, his vision stands tall, upholding the rights and justice for all. Let us now welcome with utmost respect and grace Honorable Mr. Justice A.P. Sahi to take the stage, to which we all embrace. A huge round of applause, please.
Thank you very much, Honorable the Chief Justice of Uttarakhand High Court, for having organized such a beautiful program. But my special thanks goes to Honorable Justice Bindal, Judge Supreme Court of India, for immediately reminding him that the announcer forgot to tell that I belong to the Allahabad High Court. This is the regional conference of the northern region, and I am so happy to see my friends Justice Munir, Justice Abdul Moin from the Allahabad High Court, Justice Pratibha Singh from the Delhi High Court. Thank you very much for coming. At least your presence makes it wonderful. And a special thanks to Justice Sachdeva. Look at the pains that he has taken with all the background that he has undergone recently. But I'm really grateful. The program tomorrow will be more thrilling than what it is going to be today, because the digital world, the artificial intelligence world, and the modern world of technology is what the district judiciary has to now begin with in a very robust way. We come here, even though there is a close proximity of a hill station, which is a immediate attraction, but the larger attraction is to meet the members of the district judiciary, our brothers and sisters from the high courts, who really contribute towards this conference, not because we come here to listen to lectures, because we come here, as in the past tradition which of our National Judicial Academy under the leadership of Justice Bose, this chariot of dialogue continues. We come here to listen to each other, not to listen to one or the other. So this listening and understanding, this interweaving of thoughts, this is what conferences are meant for. And therefore, as my Lord Justice Bose pointed out, we are here to interact. We are here to innovate, go back from this conference with something new, to understand the nuances of the modern world that we are going to face in. You see, the opportunity for the district judiciary in combination with the high courts is a unique sort of arrangement made by the National Judicial Academy for judicial training. It helps judges to come out of their closets and to interact. Coming out of your own ideas, coming out with your own experiences, and then sharing it with others. This is what makes about the development of law. So I'm really thankful to all of you to have joined together. You see, when we interact, we come to know that our choice of words, when we exchange our views, whether they are in match of our thoughts or not. The thoughts in our mind should always enrich the words that we speak. We are there to talk about it in the session of judiciary and media. We will be looking forward, and I will end only by saying this. All of us, wherever we are, whether it is the apex court or the district judiciary, look at the great responsibility that the Constitution has thrust upon you to understand and to deliver and to make the people understand what is wrong and what is right, and more greater, what is just and what is unjust. So thank you very much for allowing me to speak a few words. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Mr. Justice A.P. Sahi, for your insightful words and profound wisdom. Your presence has truly enriched this gathering. And moving further, again, my couplets. A guardian of justice, firm yet fair, with wisdom deep and a statement's flair. Uttarakhand's pride, with vision so clear, in his noble presence, respect draws near. Guided by law with a heart that is kind, a sharper intellect is rare to find. And with great honor and heartfelt delight, we invite Honorable Mr. Justice Guhanathan Narendra, Chief Justice of Uttarakhand, to grace us with his words of insight. Can we have a huge round of applause, please?
Good morning to all. Honorable C. Justice Rajesh Bindal, Judge Supreme Court of India, and judges from the Supreme Court who are expected in the course of the day. Sri Justice Augustine George Masi, Judge Supreme Court of India, and Honorable C. Justice Manmohan, Judge Supreme Court of India. Honorable Sri Justice Sanjeev Kumar, Acting Chief Justice, High Court of Jammu and Kashmir. Honorable Sri Justice Aniruddha Bose, Director, National Judicial Academy. Honorable Sri Justice A.P. Sahi, President, National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission. Brothers and sisters from the 6 high courts of Allahabad, Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, Punjab and Haryana, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, and my own brother judges from the High Court of Uttarakhand, the judges from the resource persons, the Dr. Justice Anita Sumant, Honorable Justice Michael Zotan Kumar, Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjeev Sachdeva, Honorable Justice Shri M. Sundar, the judicial officers of the State Judiciary of Uttarakhand, as well as the judicial officers of the state judiciaries of the participating high courts, the officers of the state administration, members of the print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all. It's a pleasure and honor for me to welcome you all on behalf of the High Court of Uttarakhand to this beautiful and picturesque land of Uttarakhand, more aptly known as Devbhoomi or Abode of Gods. Our state is blessed with many ancient forests, temples, forest reserves, national parks, hill stations, and mountain peaks. The 2 holy rivers, the Ganga and the Yamuna, originate from Uttarakhand. Gangotri and Yamunotri, the sources of Ganga and Yamuna, fall in the upper reaches of the state, and together with the Sri Badrinath Dham and Sri Kedarnath Dham form the Char Dhams, while Haridwar, meaning gateway to God, hosts the world-famous Kumbh Mela every 12 years. Rishikesh is known as a prominent yoga center of India. The Panch Kedar, the 5 temples dedicated to Lord Shiva, are located in the Gadwal Himalayan region in Uttarakhand's Chamoli district, and the legend links their creation to the Pandavas. The 5 temples are Kedarnath, Tunganath, Rudranath, Madhyameshwar and Kalpeshwar. The icing being the Corbett National Tiger Reserve in Ramnagar, host to the largest tiger population in the country. Dehradun, the city we are in today, itself has a rich history with roots stretching back to ancient times and evolving through various empires and rulers, including the Gadwal Kingdom, Gorkhas, and the British East India Company. Nestled in the foothills of Himalayas, Dehradun is home to several prestigious educational institutions, including the Doon School and the Welham Girls' School, and is popularly known as India's educational hub. Dehradun also houses premier institutions such as the Forest Research Institute, the Archaeological Survey, the Indian Military Academy, the Wadia Institute of Himalayan Geology, etc. Besides, Dehradun is a popular hill resort and a gateway to the surrounding Himalayan regions, attracting tourists for its pleasant weather and an unmatched beautiful landscape. The High Court of Uttarakhand, which was established on 9th November 2000, has completed 24 years of its establishment, and we can still call ourselves a young High Court. During these 24 years, the judiciary of the state has made progress by leaps and bounds, both in terms of infrastructural facilities as well as dispensation of justice. However, with the changing times, and particularly with technological advancements, there are still some challenges which I am quite sure, with the active support of the government, we will be able to overcome, and the primary objectives being complete digitization and paperless courts. It is really a proud moment for the High Court of Uttarakhand to host the North Zone 2nd Regional Conference on Court Dockets, Explosion and Exclusion. And I must thank the National Judicial Academy and its director, Honorable Justice Aniruddha Bose, for having reposed confidence in us and given us this opportunity to host the conference. I, on my behalf and on behalf of my brother judges and the entire state judiciary, place on record our sincere gratitude to His Lordship, Honorable Sri Justice Sudhanshu Dhulia, Judge Supreme Court of India, as well as to the National Judicial Academy and its Academic Council for giving us this opportunity. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome Honorable Sri Justice Rajesh Bindal, who has been gracious in accepting our invitation to inaugurate this conference and to guide us through the various sessions, and for being with us today. His Lordship has come all the way from Delhi despite his busy schedule and multifarious commitments. We all know about His Lordship's dedication and commitment towards judicial excellence and betterment of the judicial institutions. We are really fortunate to have your continued support and guidance. Your presence at this conference has added grace and luster to the occasion and is a source of inspiration and encouragement for all the participants present here. We look forward to your address to the gathering, sir. We have amongst us many legal luminaries who will guide us through the various sessions of this conference. The Lordship Justice Augustine George Massey and Honorable C. Justice Manmohan, Judges Supreme Court of India, have taken their time from their busy schedules with a sense of commitment towards the betterment of the judiciary. Their Lordships have been gracious enough to accept our request for chairing various sessions of the conference to guide and enrich the participants with their vast knowledge and experience. We welcome Honorable Sri Justice Aniruddha Bose, Director, National Judicial Academy, who has been instrumental in organization of this conference. Your presence will surely inspire all of us in these 2 days of the conference. We welcome Brother Justice Sanjeev Kumar, Acting Chief Justice, High Court of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, and judges from the various High Courts of Delhi, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Punjab and Haryana, and Uttar Pradesh. It gives me immense pleasure to host you all. Your presence will provide a source of encouragement for the participants from the district judiciary. I am sure your inputs and insights will help the participants take invaluable knowledge on the subjects we shall be delving into in the 5 sessions carefully crafted by the National Judicial Academy. We also welcome the resource persons for the conference who are all with us today and will guide the participants with their knowledge and wisdom throughout this conference. Last but not least, I am obliged to acknowledge the unstinted efforts put in by the organizing committee led by my brother Justice Ravindra Maitani and brother Justice Alok Verma and his team comprising Shri Pradeep Pant, Principal Secretary, Government of Uttarakhand, and Shri Prem Singh Kimal, District Judge, Dehradun. The conference aims to provide a forum for exchange of knowledge, experiences, and dissemination of best practices amongst the participant justices and judicial officers, with emphasis on the themes including strategies for engaging the docket excluded, enhancing and expediting justice through ADR mechanisms, and the interaction between the judiciary and the media. The conference will also delve into bridging the digital divide by exploring the role of e-services and the latest technological advancements in judicial governance. The topics will encompass the application of artificial intelligence and the integration of information and communication technology in the judiciary with focus on the e-courts. I am sure the presence of the great intellectual minds will enable this conference to realize its objectives. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Mr. Justice Mr. Guhanathan Narendraji, for your inspiring words that have truly set the tone for this meaningful conference. Again, my couplets: from the courtroom bench to constitutional grace, he brings dignity, depth, and a scholar's embrace. With hearts full of respect and minds inclined, we invite Honorable Mr. Justice Rajesh Bindal, Judge Supreme Court of India, resolute and kind, for his address. Can we have a huge round of applause, please?
A very pleasant morning to all present, because today's rain has made the weather really good. Dignitaries on and off the dais. I think tone for the conference has been well set. The idea of this small inaugural function was that only. But since morning you must be getting a lot of messages on WhatsApp.
But this day is celebrated for what? We say Hanuman Jayanti, birthday of Lord Hanuman. So what is common between Lord Hanuman and all of us? He was also dedicated servant of Lord Ram. And we are dedicated servants of justice. So this is the common thing we get. State has already been shared, is a Dev Bhumi, and the city is said to be the abode of Dronacharya, the guru of Kauravas and Pandavas, and a center of learning. Since when? You see, pre-independence, the Forest Research Institute, 1872. Just see the kind of institutions we have. The oldest school I saw is not Doon School. It is 1926 is the Colonel Brown Cambridge School. 1926 it was set up here. Indian Military Academy 1932. So it's a center for learning. So we have also come here, I think, to learn something. The idea of all these conferences is not that we do not know anything, so we have to be taught something. The idea is that wherever there are some lapses, some new things have come in, we should discuss and iron out those things, because new challenges are coming regularly. We are talking about delays in the court system. The entire litigation is not in the judicial system only, means civil and criminal, as we are dealing with. There are a lot of other courts and tribunals. Nobody talks about the delays there. We get a lot of cases from revenue courts where the cases are decided after 15, 20 years, 30 years, but nobody talks. No conference is held, no meetings held to take care of that. But we are still in that we are introspecting everything and regularly, that where we can improve all these things. The idea of these conferences is that only. And with the aim of public trust and confidence, as was shared by Brother Bose. Earlier there was no NJDG, so ignorance was bliss, as we were discussing. We did not know how much cases, nobody knew anything. So now everything is in public domain. So we have to be extra careful. You see the media taking care of what cases are pending. Challenges, yes, dockets is there, no problem. How we have to deal with exclusion also, whatever have come in the system also we have to deal with. What are the ideas for that? These are the sessions. If you see the NJDG website, you get a lot of information on that and certain alarming information also. One session is on media. There are two aspects. One is that sometimes we are media hungry also. We pass some orders just to say that, see that this comes in the newspaper. That's also dangerous. And media trial is again a dangerous thing. I had attended one program, I think in media and law was something subject. You see, a lot of reporting of court cases is being done by the reporters who are not legally trained. So if you see the headline of the same judgment, different newspaper will give a different headline. And some of them will give the headline which is not even the crux of that case, not the ratio of that case. So this is the problem, how they communicate. This is another challenge we have. IT, yes, one of the most important, as has been shared. Tomorrow you will have good idea. You will be taken to a new world by Brother Sachdeva, because a lot is to be learned from him. But one problem is there, that we have become too much dependent on technology. That should not be there, and the result of that is, many of us must have heard the word ADD. That's attention deficit disorder. Because our attention span has reduced considerably. We are more dependent, and the problem of that is, now we are having a lot of surface knowledge instead of deep knowledge, which is the basic requirement of our profession, basically, if you see. Now, if we come in the conference, I think the idea is, as has been shared, to communicate, to share your experiences, your problems, so that some solution can be found. And takeaway should not be limited to yourself. Share with your colleagues also, so that they can also improve, and don't leave that here only. And you should review your working also thereafter, that in which area you could make improvement after attending the conference. Maybe IT, maybe dockets, whatever is there, media also. But one problem is there, because that is also, I think, adding to the delays, is there are very long orders being passed on these subjects not required, like 39 1 and 2 application or bail application. What we are getting is 50, 60, 100 pages order in these small issues. So that takes a lot of time also for dictation and all that correction. If you save that time from here, maybe some time can be used anywhere else. I think the sessions are very important, well chosen, and so the resource persons. And I'm sure that everybody will be going enriched from here, as I will also be, because in each conference I have also learnt new things, new ideas. With these words, I'm thankful to Uttarakhand High Court and the Academy also, their state also, for making the stay of all of us very comfortable. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, my Lord, for your generous address, and your words have definitely enriched our understanding and inspired us greatly. To honor each word, each moment, each name, to wrap this inaugural gathering in a grateful flame, we invite with pride and utmost esteem Honorable Mr. Justice Alok Kumar Verma, Judge High Court of Uttarakhand, held in high repute and esteem, to deliver the vote of thanks with words that shine. Can we have a huge round of applause, please?
Honorable Mr. Justice Rajesh Bindal, Judge, Supreme Court of India. Honorable Mr. Justice Gunathan Narendra, Chief Justice, High Court of Uttarakhand. Honorable Mr. Justice Anirudh Bose, former Judge, Supreme Court of India, present Director, National Judicial Academy, Bhopal. Honorable Mr. Justice Amreshwar Pratap Shahi, Chairperson, National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission. Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjeev Kumar, Acting Chief Justice of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Honorable Judges of the High Courts of Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Punjab and Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Distinguished judicial officers, media and guests, नमस्कार. आप सभी लोग को मेरा नमस्कार. I consider it a great honor for me to have the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks at the conclusion of the inauguration session of the Regional Conference on Court, Dockets, Explosion and Exclusion. We are servant of justice. First and foremost, I express my heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Mr. Justice Rajesh Bindal, Judge, Supreme Court of India, for gracing us with his presence and sharing his valuable insights. Thank you. True challenges, as observed Honorable Justice Rajesh Bindal ji, docket explosion has been preventing the delivery of quality judgments and as well as timely justice. Delayed justice is meaningless, and delayed relief often turns meaningless. My Lord, Honorable Justice Rajesh Bindal ji, your words have been truly inspiring. Thank you, Lordship. I convey my sincere gratitude to Honorable Mr. Gunathan Narendra, Chief Justice of High Court of Uttarakhand for his guidance and support to achieve the aim of this conference. Thank you, Lordship. This conference is organized under the guidance of the National Judicial Academy, Bhopal. I extend a sincere gratitude to Honorable Mr. Justice Aniruddha Bose, former Judge of the Supreme Court and present Director of the National Judicial Academy, Bhopal, for his deeply insightful address. Lordship, your experiences and insights are the very foundation on which practical reforms will be built. Thank you, Lordship. We here to interact. A special note of gratitude is extended to Honorable Mr. Justice Amreshwar Pratap Shahi, Chairperson National Consumer Disputes at Redressal Commission, for his thought-provoking address and for his visionary leadership in judicial education and capacity buildings to illuminate the path for institutional reform and excellence. Thank you, Lordship. I would like to thank all our honorable judges of High Court of Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, Punjab and Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Himachal Pradesh for accepting our invitation to participate and to contribute to the discussions that will follow. Thank you, Lordship. I also express thanks to all the judicial officers present here for their active and for your active participations. I also express thanks to media and guests. I once again thank you all from the core of my heart with a golden and timeless verse. Arise, awake, and stop, not till the goal is reached, because no person should go away with the feeling that he or she could not get justice. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Mr. Justice Alok Kumar Vermaji, for your unsurpassed vote of thanks. And of course, to the honorable dignitaries on the dais, and of course, our esteemed guests, your erudite presence at the inaugural session has elevated the discourse of this august assembly. And ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, just as our dignitaries have illuminated the inaugural session with their presence, we would like to commemorate this occasion with a group photograph that will forever symbolize our shared experience. But kindly note that we will be capturing the group photograph in two groups. The first group will comprise of Delhi, Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh, Punjab and Haryana, while the second group will comprise of Himachal Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand. So on this note, I would request the honorable dignitaries on dais to kindly head first from my left, followed by the participants. So can we have a huge round of applause once again for the honorable dignitaries on dais? Thereafter, I would like the group one to kindly follow the honorable dignitaries for a group photograph. Allow me to repeat, the group one is Delhi, Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh, Punjab and Haryana. Meanwhile, I request group two, Himachal Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand to kindly be seated. And quickly after these two group photographs, we will begin with the first session of the two-day conference. So the first group comprises of Delhi, Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh, Punjab and Haryana. So immediately after the two group photographs, we'll have the first technical session. The topic is addressing docket exclusion, enhancing exclusivity, and optimizing court management.